Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is day 2 of this Darkest Shade series week that I'm doing. So today's foundation is going to be the Kat Von D Lock It Foundation. I have had so many requests and consistent requests to do this foundation. When I first got this request, I went into Sephora to go and check it out to see if it would work for me, and I swatched it on my hand and I was just like, I don't think so. It might not work for me because it just looked like it was going to be a little bit too light, especially for my face and all that good stuff. So I passed up on it at first, but I kept getting more and more requests from you guys to try it. I figured I would go ahead and give it a try. They said shades for all. I hear that a lot, so we'll see if it's really shades for all. I will have day 1 link down below in my description, and if you have not done so already, make sure you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. And I'm gonna go ahead and jump us straight into this video. Okay, so this is the Kat Von D Lock It Foundation. I got it at Sephora and it was about $35. Not bad for a foundation. I've seen worse, so we're gonna move right along. Alright, so now I'm just gonna blend this out. Hello, coverage. Super full coverage. Okay, we're gonna have another problem. Oh my god, so full coverage. Alrighty, so I completely forgot to say what this foundation was going to claim to do, so I'm going to go ahead and read that off to you guys right now. It's saying it's 24-hour wear, full coverage, transfer resistant with a matte finish. Set my face. Alrighty guys, so this is what this foundation looks like on. I'm gonna go ahead and go about my day and come back at the end of the night, and I'll tell you guys what I liked and what I didn't like about this foundation. Alrighty guys, so I'm back. So this foundation, when I first put it on, it was very lightweight. It wasn't too heavy on my skin. I didn't feel it having any heaviness considering how full coverage it was. I was expecting the same kind of heaviness that I felt kind of when I tried the Danessa Myricks yesterday. Definitely a matte finish. It's not a matte finish that I'm comfortable with. The Maybelline Fit Me foundation has a matte finish and it's a little too drying for me on my skin, so I can feel like when my skin can't move or can't breathe, basically because it's so matte, especially since I have dry skin. I don't think that this foundation broke down as much as it could have. I did a lot of outside activities today. I even went for a walk just to like get out of the house for a little bit, so I think that it could have gotten a lot worse, and especially since it's Texas, it's hot. I got the shininess coming through on my T-zone and everything, but nothing like over the top that would be like, okay, yeah, you can't wear this for more than 12 hours. Definitely full coverage. I think you guys saw me putting it on and you guys saw how full coverage this foundation was, so a little does go a long way. Is this foundation transfer resistant? So I have some cotton balls here, and I'm gonna go ahead and just like tap it on my face to see if it's transfer resistant. It's not coming off right now. This is the cotton ball. It's not coming off there. With the sliding of it, there is a little bit coming off. I think you guys can see it back here a little bit better. When I try to bring it too close, it wasn't working. It's too bright. But back here, you guys can see there is some color on that cotton ball right there. I think you guys can see it. So yeah, there is a little bit of transfer, but nothing crazy for, like I said, whenever I'm getting a clean one now, but whenever I just patted it like I did just now, I'm not getting anything on this cotton ball. So that's a plus. I guess like you would have to put actual work into transferring versus like most foundations, when you touch it, it just transfers on its own, where this foundation I actually had to swipe and move around and get for it to transfer. But sometimes your color, you can't help it, you're gonna move it around, it's gonna move around, and it's gonna be like that swiping motion. So when I first put this foundation on, it looked like it was coming off a little too light for my chest. I thought that it was like, even right now in the frame, in my mirror that I'm looking at right here, it looks like it's cooler than I'm normally used to. And I'm saying cool as in a more yellow undertone than I'm used to. I tend to go for more red undertones. In my monitor right now, I do see it coming off a little bit more red. I also do notice that this foundation did oxidize. When I first put it on earlier, it was not this dark. It did oxidize darker, and that's something that I do want to mention, especially when I said that when I went to the store and I swatched the foundation on my hand a while back, and I didn't get it because I thought this foundation was too light. But now with it on all day, it definitely did oxidize a little bit darker. Since it did oxidize, it made it more wearable for me and it matched me a little bit better. But if it didn't, I don't think that it would be a foundation that I would be gravitating towards a lot. Be careful though, if you are just a little bit lighter than my chest, this foundation will oxidize on you, and it will oxidize just a little bit darker, so where your face will not match your chest after the rest of your day. So just keep that in mind. Maybe go the next shade lighter so that I'm not sure if all the other shades oxidize, but this specific shade did oxidize a little bit for me. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do a few swatches so I can compare it to you guys. You guys seem to really like it when I do the swatches and compare it to the other foundations that I kind of normally go for, other foundations that I've tried. Make sure you comment below if you do like me doing the swatches, and I'll keep doing them. Alrighty guys, so here are a few terrible swatches. This one right here is the Kat Von D. This is the Danessa Myricks from yesterday. This is the Urban Decay, and then I got the Lancome here. And then this is the Maybelline. You can see how the Kat Von D seems to be more yellow. This is what I was getting in the beginning, and it looked like it was really off, and it looked like it looked kind of gray on me when I first put it on. Ended up oxidizing a little bit darker. Compared to these down here, which are more shade to my match to my face, these two right here would be a closer match to my chest. But the Kat Von D looked really off when I first started blending it in, because it has more of that yellowish undertone that I don't have in my skin. I think that's everything for this foundation. I hope you guys enjoyed day 2's foundation. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next 3 days. Thank you guys so much for watching. Lots of love, and I'll see you guys next time.